Hello Spoon Nation, welcome back to yet another set of wrestling predictions. Today on this video I'm predicting AEW All Out 2025. I will sadly not be watching this pay-per-view as I'm a skint uni student in England and it is a fucking expensive ordeal to watch AEW. Also, I'm going to be watching WrestlePalooza because it's on Netflix and that is significantly easier to access as I have a Netflix account. Anyway, big show All Out 2025, fucking loads of matches. I'm not covering the pre-show because that would mean I have to cover 13 matches, which is too many. There should be 7 per card. Anyway, let's get into it because it's already going to be a long one. Starting up, hometown heroes Edge and Christian, or Cope, fighting FTR. Cope and Christian are going to win, aren't they? Let's not fuck around here. Cope and Christian will win this wrestling match in their home state. Province? I think they're from Toronto. I don't care. You'll correct me in the comments. No, you won't. No one watches. Anyway, next match we've got Trios of the Hurt Syndicate versus Ricochet and Gates of Agony. Obviously, the Hurt Syndicate are going to win. They don't put anyone over. I'm going through this very quickly because I'm very hungry and less to kick off in half an hour. And I'd like to watch it. I've put my special shirt on. Anyway, up next for the AEW TBS Championship, we have Mercedes Moné fighting the challenger of Riho, and Mercedes Moné would have obviously retained. Up next, Mark Briscoe vs MJF in a tables and tacks match. Now, I think, MJF lost yesterday in CMLL to Mystico, so he's on a losing streak. Maybe Mark Briscoe wins again, and not writes MJ off. I don't think we need to write MJ off, but give him a bit of time, a couple of losses so he has a big comeback. Up next, I've just kind of shuffled these in order to roughly what I think the card might be. I think they will open with Edge and Christian, get the crowd on side. Up next, we have a fatal four-way for the AEW Women's World Championship of Toni Storm versus Jamie Hayter versus Chris Statlander versus Thelka. Toni Storm's obviously gonna retain. I think she probably pins Jamie Hayter, have a little feud for them. That'll be fun. Up next, we have a three-way for the AEW Unified Championship of Okada versus Takeshita versus Mascara Dorada. I don't know how to say his name. English, can't speak Spanish or Japanese. I can hardly speak English. I don't know where Mascara Dorada's from. He is from Mexico, so I can't speak Spanish. So Okada's going to retain, obviously. Up next, in a massive return match, which has been really undersold, Eddie Kingston versus Big Bill. Kingston should squash him in like a minute. Enough said. Up next, we have the four-way ladder match for AEW World Tag Team Championships with Brodido fighting the Young Bucks versus Jet Speed versus Hedge Sarah and Josh Alexander. I think Brodido are likely to retain, but it would be fun if the Young Bucks win because they are an incredibly good tag team. But I think the money thing, that fun gimmick, it works a bit more if they don't win here. Anyway, up next, we have in a coffin match, the man from the coffins, Darby Allin versus Jon Moxley. I think John wins here. And then the big blow off to their rivalry, they have a Texas Death Match, because you could argue a coffin match is Darby Allin's signature match, and then Jon Moxley's is the Texas Death Match. I think they do that at Wrestle Dream. Darby Allin wins, then he goes for Hanger might not be champion then, but he goes for the AEW World Championship, or at least a belt. Have him go for the Unified title or something. Maybe the TNT belt, who cares? And in the main event, we've got Adam Hangman Page versus Kyle Fletcher with the stipulation of any member of the Don Callis family interfere, Fletcher will be disqualified and stripped of the AEW TNT Championship. I do think the Don Callis family will interfere because that's a weird stipulation, but I don't know who we put the AEW TNT title on if we do that. But I do think Hangers, Adam Page will retain. He'll beat Kyle Fletcher. And yeah, fairly predictable, I think, of a card. I mean, then Mark Briscoe MJF will be the most up in the air, personally. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed my predictions. What do you think? If you comment quick, I might be able to respond, but we never know. Thank you for watching my AEW All Out 2025 predictions. I have been a lovely Keyspoon. You've been a lovely Spoon Nation. Thank you for watching. Remember to like, comment, subscribe. Hope you enjoy the show. Or go away.